This video will show two ways that I incorporate some investigations or some exploratory exercises in my online classes. This first one is really more math related because it uses some math software or math tool called Desmos. It is a free online graphing utility, but it can do a lot more than that. So just to show an example, you can create an activity in Desmos if you have a teacher account, again, which is free. So I'm going to step you through this activity that I've created for learning polar coordinates. So from the student preview, so I can give them a code and they'd have access to these, and they can type in answers. So give directions to get from point 0, 0 to the point 3, 3, and just type in an answer, and they can share it with the class and move to the next one, and it guides them through some questions. And so if I were doing this synchronously, I could break them up into groups and have them each work on this in a group. If they're doing it asynchronously, I might have it open for a day, so have the code available for a day, and then I could look at all their responses and provide feedback overall to the class. So again, using these activities in Desmos, there are a lot of them that are pre-done for different content that I could use. The other thing that I do in my online class, I give projects for my college algebra class, and they're all related around sustainability topics. So this particular one is about passive solar design. So the idea is I want them to use the mathematics that they've learned and connect it to some real problem. And so passive solar design is about architecture, kind of, that uses the sun to heat up your house in the winter and keep it cool in the summer. So you have your windows on the south-facing wall, but you have overhangs so that when the sun is higher in the sky in the summer, you don't let the sun in, and when the sun is lower in the sky in the winter, the sun comes in those south-facing windows and heats up your home. So there's a lot of angles that go with that, and so there's a trigonometry unit, and so here's kind of a small diagram, and anyway, they're supposed to use their trigonometry knowledge to figure out the length of the overhang to block the summer sun but let in the winter sun. And then they also have a Flipgrid post that they do where they have to show a house wherever they are and talk about any characteristics that house might have related to passive solar. So does the house face south, or so on. So those are just two examples of how I incorporate some kind of exploratory exercises into my online class.